My name's Fran Sands, this is myboxingcoach.com. We're going to look at feinting punches. Now it's quite a wide area to discuss and cover in one video, but I'm going to give it a go because I think I can probably break it down into three areas that you can understand and build in with boxing combinations in order to increase the chances that you land shots. Now, feinting is one of these. It really is one of the core subtleties of boxing. It's a really old practiced art. Even when you read back about some of the boxers from many years ago, Henry Armstrongs, your Jack Dempsey's, your Gene Tunney, Tommy Loughlin's, all these guys were very focused on ensuring that feinting punches was a big part of their game. So it's really important. It allows you to pressure an opponent. It allows you to create openings. So it's something, if we break it down into three areas, I think I hope anyway that I get a good message across and that you understand what exactly it is I'm trying to say. Okay, three areas of feinting. The first area is feinting punches, so we feint with using a threatened punch. The second area is body movement, okay, so that'll include slips, ducks and rolls. And the third area is foot movement, so where you actually threaten to move forward, but all this does is create some kind of response in your opponent that he or she will try then and strike back at you. But because you've initiated the contact, then you're one step ahead. Okay. Any of the shots that we've learned so far on this site, and I mean, you go and look in the punching category where you've got the hook shots, the uppercut shots, straight shots. Every one of those shots can be used as a feint. All we actually do is begin the shot, but stop it halfway or a quarter of the way, okay, depending on the type of strike you're going to make after it. We can do this with all of them. So we can do it with the jabs, so from there we can feint the jab. Now you see from the side. Same with the cross, right hand. Okay, so it's a drop of the shoulder. But what we're actually doing is beginning the sequence of the moves that go together to make a punch. But we're not actually delivering the punch. Now the trick is, if I feint a jab, the likelihood is an opponent may move slightly that way. Okay, or they may try to block the shot, which may leave them open to a different type of shot. So we feint the jab, and we can bring the left hook in. Feint the jab, so it's 1, 2, bring the right cross in. Okay, you get the point. Same with an uppercut. You can threaten an uppercut, and you can actually bring in the left hook. Okay. Point being, the first action will create some kind of response. The second shot is what we actually gain from the exchange, okay? Same with head and body, that by the way. The next type of feint is simply one of our body movements. So it can be a slip, or a duck. These are all feints. We can roll, and we can roll that way, okay? They all count as a feint. They'll actually cause some kind of response in your opponent. The final one is simply an element of footwork. From the stance and on guard position, you're going to go in. This will cause a response from the opponent, in which case we can do a layback and fire the shot off. Okay? Three types of feint. Now, on a final point, we can combine those. So something Oscar De La Hoya uses quite a lot, although he doesn't box that much obviously anymore, but he's a big fan of this type of thing. So where you combine a jab, combine a duck with a jab, don't actually throw the jab to the body, you bring it to the head. Okay? So you really sell it to the opponent. Jab, and what this might do, might bring the arms down, cause the opponent to bring their elbows in, leaving the upper half exposed. So from there, jab to the head. Okay, so we're combining feints as well there. Just remember to think about the three broad areas of feinting. Feinting with the punch. Look at any of the punches and chop it down to the first few sequences of the shot itself. slipping, ducking and all the other body movements, and the feinted attack, the feinted foot attack. 3 areas. Okay? Play around with it, mix it in with combinations and punches, and it will make you an all-round better boxer. My name's Fran Sands, this is myboxingcoach.com.